Hello Leo, Happy New Year. How are we, my loves? Welcome to or welcome back to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Leo for January 2025. Wow, we got there. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull an oracle card from a compendium of witches oracle deck, which is fabulous. And we are going to pull tarot cards from the Dragon Tarot. This was my first ever tarot deck. This is said first ever tarot deck. Unlike myself, it is in remarkably good condition. So we're going to go a bit old school. And yeah, Leo, so let's see. Let's see what shows up for us, shall we? An oracle card, please, for Leo for January 2025. All right, okay, so this has came out. So wreath. We've just had like festive time and wreath. Now, Leo, I'm going to ask you a very serious question here, okay? Do you still have your Christmas decorations up? Or your Yule decorations up? Is there a theme where you sometimes maybe forget to take them down at a reasonable time? Or is there something that, you know, you forget to do things in a timely manner, or time just seems to disappear? That's what's coming initially to my mind. What's also coming to mind is the other side of wreaths, which can be a symbol of the passing of someone, or the passing of basically an ending. You know, it's usually associated with the death of someone. You know, they'll have a funeral wreath, or a wreath of remembrance, or to commemorate some kind of loss, etc. And I'm wondering if this is an acknowledgement of something like that. That the festive period makes it that bit more difficult to go through, and you're maybe still coming to terms with some kind of loss. And that's okay, Leo. It's okay. Be gentle with yourself. It could be the loss of, say for instance, community. It doesn't necessarily need to be the death of a person. It could be the ending of something that played a big part in your life. But the thing is, Leo, okay, when something ends, it makes space for something else. Now, the something else could be just having space itself, in order for you to do the things that you want to do, in order for you to have time for yourself, time to enjoy life, enjoy the fruits of your labour. Okay, so we will see where this shows up, and it's also the number 53, which in numerology is 8. So take that as it resonates, Leo. Let's see, let's have a look at the cards for Leo for January 2025, please. Okay. Interesting, Leo. Interesting. The bottom of the deck, we have got death. Nice wee bit of Scorpio energy for us here. Also coincides with what I was talking about with that Oracle card. Now, what have we got coming up here? We have got the 6 of coins. We have got the 8 of coins. So we have got Taurus and Virgo energy right out the bat. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the King of Cups, more Scorpio energy. We've got the Knight of Swords, and we have got the Hermit. How very interesting. Now, as I said, this tarot deck has been with me since I was 15. 14, 15, something like that. And every time I use it, I have used this deck for hundreds of readings, hundreds and hundreds. And every time I look at it, there is something new. Something new even after all this time. And what I've discovered with doing these monthly readings, doing the January readings, because as I'm recording this, you're quite near the end, you're second to last sign. And the 8 of coins has came out for a couple of signs, and please don't ask me what ones, because I can't remember, because my brain, you know. And this 8 of coins, even though it's a card of Virgo, there is 3 little scorpions here. Was this for Aquarius? Suddenly think it's like Aquarius. Your opposite sign. It is. It was Aquarius it came out in. It might have come out in other ones, but I distinctly remember Aquarius. And it's these 3 little scorpions. And again, that is what's pulling my eye into this card. Now the 8 of coins, again the number 8, like the wreath. The 8 of coins is a coin. Honestly, my words today, Leo, you've got no idea. But the 8 of coins here is something that it's becoming the master of whatever it is we're doing. Okay? The master of our work. It's the graduation of the apprentice. Okay, look at that dragon. He is standing there. They're standing there, and they're looking at the coins that they have made. And they're like, you know what? I done a mighty fine job there. And it's that energy of the transition between apprentice to master. And that's the card that, all of these cards, that is making me really feel like you know in January where you are going. Because the 6 of coins, okay, the first card here, it's a very similar card, very similar background, but it's 2 coins short. And it's a card known for charity, okay? And I think for a lot of you Leos, there has been a period of time, or up until this point, there has been energy where you have felt like you are some kind of charity. That, and I don't mean you are in the receiving end of charity, I mean that you are the one who is providing the charity. And you're at a stage in your life now where it's like no more, because it's depleting you. It's causing a depletion in your resources. Your resources as a person, your resources is, there's just a depletion. And I think that getting through the discomfort of the 7, because remember we've got the 7 missing here. So between the 6 and the 8, you need to go through the 7. And the 7 is about toiling away, working hard, working away, and not always getting the results that you desire. And that's a hard thing, you know? That's a hard thing. We have got the Queen of Cups here, okay? I know there's a wee bit glare for the light, I'm sorry. To see. Okay, turn that away. Okay, that might be a wee bit better. But we've got the Queen of Cups there, and it's like that nurturing energy that you need to give to yourself. But going back to my point of the 7 is a card of discomfort. It's Saturn and Taurus. Even though Saturn quite likes being in Taurus, it's still a difficult card. It's the card where, you know, you might not be, you know, you work really hard, but you might not necessarily get what you want. But the 80 coins, the 8 of coins, is whereby you are making the decision to stand in your power, Leo. You know, and I think that is a fixed sign, and particularly because, you know, the thing is, Pluto, yes, has went into Aquarius, and everybody is focusing on Aquarius, right? But the other 3 fixed signs, Pluto is now going to be in opposition to you, Leo. You know, it's going to be in opposition to you for the next 20 years. Taurus, high, and Scorpio are getting it squared to us, right? And there's going to be all kinds of pain and digging things up, and, you know, but we're facing that. But it's almost, it feels like you've had to make these necessary difficult changes and work hard with your personal physical autonomy, because it is coins, so it's your physicality. It's about making changes in your life to improve your physical well-being. And that Queen of Cups is showing up to say, do you know what? Yes, let's nurture a wee bit. You know, the Queen of Cups in her, like, no positive, but, you know, in the aspect of being caring and nurturing, it's Cancerian energy. It's gentle energy. You know, it's a oh, they're there. You know, it's like, oh, right, okay, oh, you fell, right, okay, come on, let's get a wee plaster on it, you know, or a can't remember a band-aid, right? Let's put something on it, and let's make sure you're okay, and here's a wee hug for the universe, Leo. Right, that's where the Queen of Cups comes in. We've got that King of Cups sitting there and being master of their emotions. But the fact we have got a wolf or a dog or something howling at this moon in the background, and the dragon's almost looking at it as if to say, what the hell's going on there, you know? And I feel like that's important, because that, you know, if we think about the moon card, you know, we think about the 2 animals or the 3 animals in the moon card, we think of the dog or the wolf as we're wild side, and then the other side that we present to the world, you know, we're more kind of a composed self. We're the side of ourselves that the world is comfortable seeing, as opposed to the side, we're wilder side, where it's like people are not necessarily, but it's for shadow self, you know. So it's like, here's an opportunity to understand our shadow more. I mean, we can never understand our shadow enough, in my humble opinion. But what makes it special is you bring light, Leo. You're ruled by the sun. You bring joyfulness, and just to spend time with a Leo is a wonderful thing. But you need to turn that light into yourself, Leo. And what's interesting is there is no fire. There is no fire in this, and I think that is really because you need to keep the fire for yourself, Leo. You need to maintain the fire in what you bring for yourself. No more giving out, no more charity, Leo, okay? Yes, by all means give, but you cannot give for an empty cup. The old adage, you know what I mean? You cannot give for an empty cup. Going forward, you have got this Knight of Swords, and it's going to move quickly, which you like, because you're a fire sign, and this is all joyful. And there will be opportunities for you to communicate, for new methods of communication, because you will simply have the time to do so. You will have the time and the understanding to do so. And within that, there will be great wisdom that is brought about by the Hermit. Now, 2025 is a year, it's 9. So it's the Hermit. The Hermit is the card for 2025. Okay. What is wonderful is we have got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. We have got all this Scorpio energy going on here, with the King of Cups and the Death card. And Pluto opposing your Sun. Okay, there is great wisdom. Okay, there is the rebirth of Leo. And it is beginning in January. It is beginning January 2025. This is your moment, Leo, to finally show up the way that you have always meant to show up, and standing in your power. Providing firstly for yourself, nourishing yourself with the wisdom that you contain, and then being able to shine that light, just like the Hermit's lamp, upon everybody else. But it's from a place of personal sovereignty, where you know yourself, where you are not given without, where you're not just given to everybody. You're given to those who are requiring your assistance. And that begins with yourself, Leo. Okay, my darlings. So, I'm going to leave it there, because I think it is a fabulous month ahead. You know what you have to do. You're doing the things that you have to do. You are getting rid of. There is things, there is the rebirthing now of who you are. You're keeping the fire to yourself just now, so that you can continue to heal. And I think we can expect wonderful things for you, Leo, this year. I think we can expect greatness. And you're just going to be flitting your hair with pride at that thought. Okay, so if you want to book a personal reading, the details are in the description box. And I will see you in February. Okay, bye-bye.